Hello there, ZJasonZ here. So recently I completed the Dagger Sicar missions for Dark Expedition, so I figured I'd flex sorry show how I did it. If you've watched any of the Dark Expedition guides here on YouTube, you should be pretty familiar with this team. However, during some of my autos, I noticed this team was getting pretty close to completing the quest, so I figured let's manual it, switch my artifacts to their PvP artifacts, off their PvP artifacts, and use more optimal ones for this, and here I am. So as you can see, I waited for him to use his cooldown skill before I started using my skills. So that speed down is going to be imperative, and then here, see I'm only at 90 out of 100, so you can use Landy's S3, heal off the electrocute, and then you can just start poking away. So here you can stun this robot thing, but I didn't see the point because all my skills were on big cooldowns anyway, so even if it turned the cooldown by one more, it wouldn't really have mattered. So I just figured keep poking away at this thing. And then I have my skill 3 again, so soul burn it. And then yeah. So this comp is pretty brain dead. One thing you do have to be careful of is Flurry getting too many buffs from Justice for All. Oh, so you can see here, I stunned the robot to prevent me from getting my skills messed with. And then landing the slow down on the boss is going to be really important. But basically just use your skills when available, except for Flurry. You want to save her S3 for when the boss no longer has defense break. Alright, so it's just going to entail using your S1 a whole lot. And then hoping for Landy dual attacks. So then, here I chose not to soul burn because there's only one more turn left on the defense break, and the boss is almost getting to his turn, so I need to save the souls for Falcon or Clury in case I get 15%ed. And then here I put the unbuffable just in case he was going to do the defense buff skill. And then reapply the speed down. They got resisted there. So that's why you soul burn Flurry's S3 when possible. And then you can just keep hammering away. So basically, soul burn Landy, soul burn Falcon or Clury. Don't soul burn Landy if it's going to mess with Falcon or Clury soul burn. And then from there, just use skills whenever they're available. And here's the rest of the run.
너무 열심히 하는 거니까. 자, 이들 벽으로리 충격이다. 시민들 보호할 거면 이러고 싶진 않지. 처리할 수밖에. 행복하지 그래? 핫! 자기 등장! 하세요! 접대자! 출동 완료! 시민들의 미래를 위해 알려준 거! 이번에는 좀 사랑이 됐어요. 도약이요? 좌시하지 않겠어요. 이만 포기하시죠! 폴리티아를 위해 권한 요청 우리 승리 이렇게 해줘. 돌격! 출동 완료! 정말 열심히 싸워. 고맙어요. 무서워. 여기에 있다. 시민들 보호할 거 도와주세요. 내가 도와줄게요. 알았지, 그러야. 필요한 것처럼 행복하지 그래? 자! 나중에 위협에 굴복하지 않고. 미안하지만 질 생각은 없습니다. 기절할 것 같아. 저리 가세요. 너무 열심히 하는 거니까. 맡겨주라고. 열심히 하는 거니까. 무서워. 랄라. 아, 이번에는 좀 편안히 계시면 맡겨주라고. 비장의 무기를 보여주지. 이 몸을 정당하게 될 거다. 출동 완료. 하! 좌시하지 않겠어요. 조울, 부르야, 가자. 알았지, 부르야? 어서. 기절할 것 같아. 라이어. 시도자의 미래를 위하여 도와주세요. 내가 도와줄게요. 너무 열심히 하는 거니까. 폴리자를 위해. 앞으로 미래를 굴복해. 조울, 부르야, 가자. 아, 이번에는 좀 편안히 계시면. 궁금하면 안 돼. 세르르게. 들어주세요. 준비해요. 실사 좀 연습. 좀 더 열심히 써봐. 시도야. 맡겨주라고. 지원 요청. 갈게요. 시민들을 보호할 겁니다. 미안하지만 시스는 없습니다. 노래하세요. 함께해요. 어머리다. 아, 이번에는 좀 편하게 계시면.
So there you have it, and let's get into the stats of my unit. So first up, Cerise. She's got 291 speed, 125 effectiveness, and I've got her on Infinity Basket because she's going to force a dual attack. So I really want to increase the damage that Landy does, hopefully on these dual attacks. And then I've got Falconer Clary. Her HP is kind of low, but her defense is high to make up for it. She's got decent effectiveness for those auto runs. However, effectiveness doesn't matter as much if you're going to manual and soul burn it. Except for that first defense break, that one you have to do on your own. I've got her on Justice for All. However, this is kind of dangerous because on the S1, if you have too many buffs, then the boss is basically just going to one-shot you. So honestly, I've been considering switching this because this has been a run killer several times now. Then we've got Tamarin, pretty standard build. However, I've got her with decently high effect resistance because during auto runs and even during this run, it's really important that her skills don't get reset because she needs to idle form as much as possible, and I've got her on Magahara's Tome to increase her getting turns. Finally, I've got Landy. For my auto runs, normally I have her on Guiding Light and I can still do decently, assuming Flurry doesn't just get obliterated. And this is the same build as my PvP Landy video, except I've switched her to Rosa Hargana for this video because she's going to be dual attacking a lot anyways, so I really wanted to give her as much increase in attack as possible, and yeah. So, good luck getting your own haste emote. See ya!